Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya. Thank you so much for tuning back in on this Monday, actually Tuesday. I ran a little late because it is Labor Day, so I took the day to just relax, spend time with family, and I'm filming this late Monday night, so it'll probably be up Tuesday. But regardless, last week I asked some of you if you were interested in learning more about the numbers, how much I actually make reselling online. Again, I want to clarify that I'm not a full-time reseller. I wouldn't even consider myself a part-time reseller. I do this as a hobby and with just the goal of making some extra cash each month to be able to deposit into a savings account, and then at the end of the year or just throughout the year I use that money to travel or for expenses, for an emergency fund. So I just wanted to share my numbers. It's not anything crazy. August is usually a slow month for me, and this year was no exception, and it has been a slow year overall, but I've still managed to make some extra cash here and there. So let's go ahead and start with Poshmark and go over my sales. Okay, so starting with Poshmark, my August sales total was $271. I had 15 sales and the average sale was $18. So that is down from 2019. In 2019, I actually I had 27 sales, but I only made $344, and the average sale price was $12.70. So as you can see, last year 27 sales, almost a sale every day, and that's what I was reaching at the beginning of the year, but that went down in half, so I made 15 sales, so that's one sale every other day on. Let's start with August 1st. I sold this vintage wicker boho rattan plant stand decor. It sold for $17 and it sold to a guest buyer, and so this person probably was looking up this item on Google and they found my listing and they purchased it in full as a guest buyer. So I made $13.60, but I remember buying this at a Goodwill in San Diego and I paid $2 for it. So $2 turned into $13.60 is a-okay with me. On August 6th, so there you go. From the 1st, I didn't make a sale until the 6th. And I sold this vintage Betty Boop crochet granny sweater. I called it a granny sweater because it had like this weird crochet trim that it just looked like somebody's granny like knitted it, but it was really cute. I got this at an estate sale for $1 and it sold for $20. Next, Minnetonka suede leather fringe ankle booties. These were a free item that I got from my sister who was cleaning out her closet and she was going to throw these away. I was like, what are you doing? So I went through her items, and my mom actually gave a lot of her stuff away to members from her church, and I only picked out like 5 or 6 items that I thought I could resell. So these were one of them, and I think I listed them for $24. Somebody sent me an offer for $18 and I accepted. So I made $18 on somebody's trash. Another one, August 7th, from my sister's trash bag, these Chuck Taylor All-Star Classic white sneakers. I listed them for $25. Somebody sent me an offer for $20 and I accepted. Again, do not throw your items in the trash. Don't do that. You can always look through them and resell a couple or just donate them to people in need in your community. This 12th, this was that boohoo snakeskin long sleeve dress. If you saw my haul when I went to the Goodwill bins, this was one of the items that I picked up. It sold for $14. Actually, I think I listed it for $18. Somebody sent me an offer for $14 and I accepted. Again, it's boohoo, so it is a fast fashion brown, but it was in excellent condition and it's better than it going into the landfill. So up next, this on August the 14th, this vintage casino jacket. I've had this jacket in my closet for 2 years. I remember exactly when I bought it, and I can't believe it's been sitting in my closet for 2 years, and I can't believe it sold for $15. I almost regretted it because I thought it would sell between $40 and $50, It was a nice casino jacket, but somebody sent me an offer for 15 and I went ahead and accepted. But I mean, this item I purchased at an estate sale. I filled up a huge IKEA bag with items and I think I paid $40 for them. So I'm probably in this like $1 to $3 at most. But yeah, sometimes things you think will sell do not sell. But this next item, August the 14th, this ModCloth Charter School Rainbow Pullover Sweater. Again, this was from my Goodwill outlet haul from the bins. I listed it for $25 and it sold full price, so I cashed out $20. And again, I got a really nice love note. She said, "Beautiful, thank you so much." So you're welcome. Another sale on August the 17th from that same Goodwill outlet haul is the North Face Active Trail Run shorts. I listed them for $15. Somebody sent me an offer for $10. I went ahead and accepted because, you know, at the end of the day, everything from the haul cost me $1.50 a piece. So I was like, you know what, take it. $10, $1 into $10, I will take any day. Next up, this vintage Halloween black cat blouse sold for $22. Actually, I had it listed for $26 and she sent me an offer for $22 and I accepted. It was this cute vintage blouse and it had pumpkins and a black cat embroidered over the pocket. It was so cute. It was in excellent condition. I got it for $1 at an estate sale. So Halloween, August 20th, those Levi's, the last item I picked up on that, again, the Goodwill outlet haul, $15. I think I had them listed for $18. Somebody sent me an offer for $15 and I cashed out $12. 5-star rating for that one. On the 23rd, I sold this retro 50s Rockabilly Kitschy Beauty School dropout blouse. I found these at a Goodwill and there was an entire rack of them and it was kind of a boutique brand. I didn't really see any brand affiliated with them, but I know Forever 21 had some items with this exact novelty print. It's really cute. It had like a girl like getting her hair done. It had scissors. It was like a really pretty cosmetology print. Anyways, I ended up, they were listed for $4.99, but I picked up a few of them on half day, so I paid like $2.50 for them. And then I went back the next day and they were all gone on dollar day. So I'm glad I picked them up the day before, and they've been selling between $15 and $20. So I cashed out $12, so that's a $10 profit on this cute little blouse, and I have one of them left. Let's see, on August the 24th, I sold this vintage 90s East Hampton Breezing It Up t-shirt. I love selling these t-shirts. If I could make a sale like this every day for a year, I would be so happy. So I got this t-shirt for $1 at Goodwill and I listed it for $25 and it sold full price, so I cashed out $20 on this sale. Again, another one that I can't believe has been sitting in my closet for 2 years. This vintage 90s Baroque Versailles style blouse. It has like those Gucci vibes and it sold for $10. I listed these shirts. Again, these shirts came from that same estate sale that I got the casino jacket at, so I just filled up an IKEA bag. So I don't have a lot going into them, maybe $1 or $2 at most. But I thought I could at least get $25 for these shirts. But what I have noticed is that if these shirts are 100% silk, then yes, they are worth the $25 to $50. But when they're polyester blends, they really sit around for a long time. So I still have 4 of these shirts in my closet. So I just went and accepted her offer of $10. I cashed out $4.93, so I probably made $2 profit here. But hey, it's profit. On August the 28th, I sold this Lucky Brand dark knit denim kimono wrap jacket. It sold for $25, and that was another item from that Goodwill outlet haul. When I saw it in the bin, it looked just like a random jacket. It did not look stylish at all, but I picked it up because it was Lucky Brand. And then I found the cover shot, the stock photo, And yeah, it looked very stylish. So I think the stock photo definitely helped to sell the item, but it also gave me an idea of how to wrap it on the mannequin. So use stock photos at your own risk, because you're not supposed to. Well, you're not supposed to use them. You only use stock photos. You're supposed to take your own pictures. So on items like these, I will use a stock photo, but I also take my own pictures. And then the last sale of the month, probably my favorite sale, on August 30th, I sold this Emily the Strange Bad Kitties vintage Hot Topic. Yes, vintage Hot Topic. Well, not technically vintage because it was marked from 2003, and vintage is considered 20 years. So in 3 years, in 2023, this item will actually be vintage, but it's 18 years old. No, 17 years old. 17 years old. Emily the Strange. I picked this up at a yard sale. It was also one of my past videos where I went yard selling with some reseller friends, and I found this beanie and I paid $1 for it. I listed it for 20 and it got so much attention. It was probably like the most liked item in my closet, and somebody finally purchased it full price, $20. So I cashed out $16 on that $1 item from the yard sale. So as you can see, 15 sales total, but a lot of the items I paid $1, $1.50, $2 at most. So 15 times 2, so $30 into, I turned $30 into $241. So that's not bad. And again, I feel like I do the bare minimum when it comes to Poshmark. I'm not really doing anything extravagant or time consuming. I'm not listing, I have less than 100 items in my Poshmark closet, so it's not a lot of high maintenance. It's not a lot of work. So $271 I'm happy with. Definitely want to grow that. And again, August is usually one of the slower months. So I think I'm going to split this video into 2 parts. So this is going to be it for part 1, going over my Poshmark sales. So this month I really focused on cross-listing more onto eBay, and it paid off into almost $150. So, but I want to go into detail over what I'm exactly selling on eBay, because I have cross-listed a few items from my Poshmark closet onto eBay, but I'm actually selling some other products. So I'm gonna label next week's video my biggest reselling mistake. So I tried to venture into liquidation palettes, and so I did my research and I found a liquidator. But before I purchased the palette, I decided to purchase a wholesale lot. It's called a small lot. So it's like just a box, and the box had 225 items. And I just wanted to test the company and make sure that it was quality product. It was manifested, and yeah, you'll see why I'm calling this my biggest reselling mistake. And that stuff is being sold over on eBay. So if you're interested in purchasing liquidation, I highly encourage you to watch this video so you can learn from my mistake and not make the same mistake that I made. But we're trying to salvage it and make our money back, and we're on our way. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you're not disappointed with my numbers, because I'm not, because again, I'm not a full-time reseller. I don't have an assistant. I don't have a team behind me. You know, I don't do this full-time. I do the bare minimum. So as the bare minimum, and this is a Libra in me, I'm like, well, you made all that money and you didn't even try. But then the other half of me is like, well, if you really did try, think of how much money you would actually make. So this is one of the main reasons that I'm doing YouTube, is just to hold myself accountable and try and grow. So obviously this month was not the best in sales, but I want to push myself and do better, and you know, just check my mistakes, check myself, check where I can improve, and hopefully we can grow together and you learn something from me. Or if anything, feel free to leave me some tips of how I can improve. I much appreciate them. Thank you so much for tuning in, and oh my god, I moved it. Thank you guys so much for checking in with me, and take care of yourselves. I'll see you next week. Bye.